Welcome back to the Waste Potential Podcast. I am your host. I'm coming back. Today, I'm joined by Rhino.
Hey, yo, it's Rhino.
I'm also joined by Adrock.
What's up, fam?
And once again, Bread.
Howdy.
Still here, guys. Bread is still here. May not be the favorite of the group, but hey, he's here. Anyway, Adrock, you're finally back.
Just real quick before we start this, though. Just a quick little penis fact for you guys. You know penises are built like icebergs?
No, I didn't.
Why is that?
Well, it's just because they look really small on top, but you really got like 8 more inches inside of you.
You say you're small on the top?
No, I'm
really
just
say
saying.
he's small.
Yo, you must need to shave that bush down. Come on.
So
now.
if you put the tip of your dick in a car door and lean backwards, you could pull the rest of it.
Oh my God, we did not already go there.
Why?
Oh my goodness. I was trying to figure out why there was blood in your door jamb of your car.
Oh, jeez. How often
got
do you
something
do
to say?
this? Yeah, how often?
It's my new vinyl rap I'm doing.
I pretty much just
It's trial and error.
I tie 5-pound weights to like my nuts and to really get them to like pull down.
That's wrong.
I go to the gym and
really just stretch them out.
I go to the gym and I do dick ups.
You too? I try to do that.
How do you
it doesn't
do-
work really.
It's impossible.
I do sets of 8.
There's no way. Cap.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
just
call
have to-
cap on that then.
If you get like a raging hard one, you just clench your ass cheeks. You just-
4 sets of 8 of that.
So, Adrock, you're finally back. How was your trip? Let's change subject here real
fantastic.
quick.
It was good and not so good at the same time. It was
Did Lacey
very
miss you?
no, it was very long. Yeah, she did. It was very long. It felt very long, but it was fun. It was a very beautiful place. It was awesome.
So you went floating down the river and also camped. Correct?
2 nights. Yes.
2 nights. I thought you were only supposed to camp 1 night.
Yeah, we were, and then we decided, they decided that they wanted to camp another night.
Mm.
So we were there until Sunday afternoon.
How long was your float?
We did 23 miles.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was way more expensive. They added 4 more miles to their route to this company that we went through. So they can we get dropped off one place and then float down 23 miles. And then our vehicles, well, I'll say his vehicle, my buddy's vehicle, was down at the end of the road, which was also, go to find out, an hour away from where we put in. Like, and when we had to go get my vehicle at the end of all of this, I had to drive an hour just to get my vehicle, then an hour back to go pick up the boats.
That sounds horrible. So
It was a 23-mile float.
Yeah.
Over a mountain?
Yeah, through a lot of mountains, yes. It was the Buffalo River in Arkansas. It was
I was going to
a
say, you got to
beautiful
think, they
place.
got to be doing a lot of downhill for go 23 miles.
Yeah, it's a beautiful river. I mean, crystal clear waters. Dude, I could literally see 25
Did you go
feet.
fishing while you were out there?
I did not know. A buddy of mine did. He caught 5 or 6, if not more, smallmouth, and that was pretty much it. I was just there to pretty much drink and have fun.
I mean, can't you just do that at your house?
Yeah, I can, but it was a lot funner on the river.
Yeah.
If you would have fell off and drowned.
I did meet.
You
Hey,
did.
I did meet a lot of guys from Jersey. About 15 to 20 of them.
That's
Holy
not a
D.
good thing.
You're just meeting Jersey guys?
Yeah, they were on a 50-mile float trip.
Oh, so they doubled you up, those juice heads.
Oh, they found a flask at the bottom of the river, and all started.
Why were they
taking
down
shit.
there?
You float by the on top of the river, right? And shit's just people tip over, things fall out, and
Tip over? You one of the tip overs?
no, I've never tipped over ever.
Have you ever wanted to like not go cow tipping, but go kayak tipping? So as people are floating, you just tip them over.
No, that would just
In
be
the white
brutal.
waters.
That would be.
I think it'd be
brutal.
funny though. It'd be definitely fun to do.
Oh, yeah. I did watch somebody tip over a dozen or more times.
That would be me.
No,
I can't paddle straight to save my life. I paddle in a circle.
Well, I know you guys. I've heard me talk about her quite a bit, but Puddin, she flipped over so many times, dude.
Real quick, who's Puddin?
Was she drunk?
Everybody's listening.
It's a very good close friend of mine. I've been friends with her for over 20 plus years. So
You've been friends with her longer than I've been alive.
yeah.
I mean
that's
you
the
are
same with
you are 52. So.
Yeah, that's the same thing with all the people that I went with. I've been friends with them for 20 plus years.
So now the real question is how much alcohol did you drink in ounces?
I don't know how much is in one beer. I have no idea.
8 ounce, right? They're like
give or
8
take.
ounce, 12 ounce,
Something like that.
12
Yeah,
ounce.
12 ounce.
12 ounce, I think.
So how many packs did you have?
We had two. I had 2 30 packs, and I came home with
What
God.
the?
Wow.
If we're doing some quick math,
Hang on,
so we take
hang
the
on.
60. Hold on, we'll take the 60 cans and multiply that by 12. That gives us what is that? 1,200 some odd fluid ounces, even more.
I came home though, but I came home
No,
with
I'm doing math wrong. I can't do math. 600 plus the 12, carry it. It's like 800 some.
Well, yeah.
800 some fluid ounces.
I came home with 12 beers left, but also went with a gallon of Captain Morgan.
Bro, you still have 30 plus beers in 2
720
days.
ounces.
You said a
Wow.
gallon of Captain Morgan?
Yeah.
Did you not come home with that?
No, with about a quarter of that left.
So you just did a lot of drinking, is what you're saying?
Yeah, a lot of drinking, a lot of eating. I mean, we did a lot of eating. The
So-
food wasn't that great, but yeah.
So
should've
when you
pulled
went
over.
camping, like, did you guys camp with the tents, like your tents and stuff?
Yeah.
Did you float down? Like, did you float down the river with your tents
Yeah,
and then set up somewhere?
Yep. I had everything with me. Everything you can think of going camping with, I had on my boat with me the whole time.
You're just
AC
dragging around some
130.
dead weight.
Well, not really dead weight. I needed all of it. Okay, I'll tell you what I had on my kayak. I had 3 full, coolers. My backpack full of my food, like dried rations and my clothes, stuff like that, flashlights when you need to go, at night when we're camping. And then I think that's pretty much it. Oh, also I had I had Heather's all Puddin stuff. I'll do the same. Had all
Were any
her
of
stuff
those
on
were any of those coolers Yeti branded?
No.
Oh man.
Just normal. I have one that's supposed to go on another kayak that I own, but I used it. I had somebody else's cooler, and then I had a pretty big size cooler full of alcohol. That's all it was. But the float was awesome. It was great. It was definitely.
I mean, it's good to hear that you had a great weekend. Do you want to know who's not having a great weekend?
Who?
People in California.
Why?
Because once again, the people in California, they're on fire and they have been evacuated. They are on the complete opposite. They need water and they can't get it. And because you're too busy floating down it.
Well, yeah.
Is it just me or did Rhino just disappear?
He capped out.
He is.
I'm
he
right
is-
here.
He's all capped out. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, there he is.
I thought
was
that
getting
was
ready-
you laying in your bed underneath your blanket. Or is that just the dead body?
Dead body. How do you know about that?
He could see it. We all can.
I mean, I can see his toes. He awkwardly
see
is
nothing?
moving. He's awkwardly moving the camera.
Right.
Anyway, but like I was saying, so California is back on fire, but this time it's due, I believe, to like lava.
How? Did
I
like
guess just
a-
from
Something erupt? Did a volcano erupt or something?
honestly, I really don't know. I didn't do my research.
Yellowstone.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean that would
but
be the only.
Some type. I know it's over
For real.
13,000 acres of land is on fire in California. I mean, which isn't
Due
new to us
to-
people in the states by now.
No, but due to lava.
Yeah, lava.
That's.
I guess
odd
lava
as hell.
started it.
I know,
And that
that's-
doesn't help with that we're in a heat wave everywhere, it feels like. Temperatures are just through the roof.
See, this whole week has been really good for us, but it's just
Well,
humid.
Yeah, well, I'll mention that we are pre-recording this once again because I'm
Yeah.
not going to be available at the end of the week. Rhino, I think he said he's got to Rhino, what do you have to do?
I have one thing to do on Sunday.
Oh, that's right. You're a boring person. And Brett
Yes.
probably is going to be out somewhere drinking all weekend. So who knows?
I think
if
he's
we'll
going
be
to
able get him.
Jersey.
I'm not going to Jersey.
Yeah, so we probably won't be able to get a hold of him. So once again, we're pre-recording this to be able to have a podcast out for our loyal fans, aka Flash, aka Copy Paste, aka. What are you wearing? Like what?
Oh,
It's about to be
and
4th
to
of July,
every-
not Cinco de Mayo.
And to
It's my
everybody
cowboy
that's
hat.
actually listening to this, we are all video chatting at the same time. We're all on camera with each other. So
Yeah.
when we start talking about what we're doing, and who, like he said, body underneath the blankets back there, we all see everything that's going.
I don't
We're
know why you're
eventually-
acting like this is weird. I have a cowboy hat on top.
No,
of
you
my
have a
headset.
child's cowboy hat on the top of your head.
It's adult sized.
That is not adult size.
You got a big head.
That is
though.
a fun size.
I have a headset on. It would definitely fit my head.
That is a fun size, and if you wear
Yeah.
that looks so awkward.
Why?
'Cause it looks fake.
It does look. It is weird looking. I'm not
What do
gonna
you want
lie.
it to look like? It's fake. It's like $3.
Okay. So
Well, yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks
Yeah.
like a $3 cowboy hat.
Yes.
It is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what it looks like. You keep saying cowboy hat like it's like some like
No,
legit
that's
cowboy
just the
hat.
design. I mean,
This is-
just the design.
what I was about to say is hopefully when Brad finally gets his camera and setup all working, we can all do video to be able to post this on YouTube, and you can either watch the video on YouTube or you can watch just the audio version on Spotify. Those are gonna be our two
Hey,
options.
you know they do that, right? On Spotify.
I know they do. Well, you have to be partnered with Spotify.
Oh, do you? I didn't know.
Surprise.
Surprise, we're partnered. No, we're not.
One day.
One
day we'll be there.
day we'll be
Did-
there.
I did not know.
Spotify.
That. I've seen
Spotify, we
videos,
love
so,
you.
yeah.
Spotify, we would never go to another company to post this podcast. If you want a Spotify exclusive, we can do that. But you got to reach out to us. So, anyway, moving on
20
from
million a person.
Spotify, because they love us so much. Ryan, I know you watch the Tour de France.
Yep. Yes, I do.
Did you happen to see that massive wreck?
Of course, I watch all stage every day. All right, so yes, I saw
So
there was
can
about.
Can you explain it from the beginning how this happened?
All
and
right, let me
can
take
you-
the cowboy
if
hat
you
off.
if you know about any injuries
you.
of the riders.
Yes. So about a 70-man pileup. There's a spectator on the side of the road, which had a sign,
Good time.
and they got in the way, stepped on the road, collided with a rider on the edge of the road, and it was like a domino effect, and like 70 riders piled up. I know of a couple
moly.
injuries. I know one guy finished the race, but he had to abandon because he had 2 broken elbows and a dislocated shoulder,
Oh my god.
Good
and he
God.
rode another 120 miles. I know
Building a
another
graham
guy just had a
cracker?
dislocated shoulder. I know 3 guys dropped out of it. I don't know what the third guy's injuries was. On the next day, there was also a huge crash, though, because one guy broke his collarbone and had road rash, and his skin suit was, like, it was burnt into his burns. So they had
Oh
to
my
scrub out his
God.
uniform out of his burns.
Oh my
That-
God.
No, thank you. No,
Sounds
And
a
by any
little-
chance, do you know what the sign said?
It was something trying to mention that they're grandparents. It was in French, so I don't remember the translation perfectly, but it was something like "hi to grandparents" or something like that.
So it didn't say like Biden.
No,
What?
it did
No,
not.
I didn't know. You never know.
Tour de
It said
France.
something about Biden, or you never know. They'd be weird. They'd be bullying. Is my audio
Wow.
record? Okay. For a second, I thought my audio wasn't recording. That would have been
That-
bad.
Yeah, that would've
That'd
been really
really
bad.
bad. That would have been like worse than the crash that happened to the.
I don't know about
cyclist.
all that.
No, that.
I mean,
About
how
the same
many? You
watch
said
much?
effect.
70 though. You said about 70.
Yeah, about 70 riders piled up because it was a
Holy
domino effect. They're all
crap.
within inches of each other's
yeah.
wheels.
and
Yeah.
how late in the race was that, or early in the race?
That was very early on the race. I think it was like 40 kilometers in, so there was
Oh,
still about 120 to
God.
go. And they are currently looking for the lady because she it was basically a hit and run. She caused wreck and ran away before the
She
police could
ran.
arrest her. So they're looking for her, and they're going to find her.
It was
an undisclosed
pretty much
amount.
a hit and run, right?
She caused the accident and ran.
Dude, that's a lot of money you're gonna have to pay if you have to pay for all
Oh
those
my.
people's like insurance, pay out their insurance and all
Medical
yes.
bills? Yeah.
That's a lot of
God.
Very rough.
that. Like that's gonna be something.
You
to
better
pay.
hope you have a very good plan.
I mean, the fact that she ran, like, why run? What's the point of that?
Well, that was the big. It was. I want to say it was the biggest crash in Tour de France history. So she knew what she was in for.
Yeah, that
I
would
think
be bad. That
I
would
mean,
be-
it would have been better if she didn't, because she's on camera and everybody knows what she looks like. So she will be found.
Yeah, she'll eventually be caught on a CCTV camera or something.
Yeah. So everyone has a camera nowadays. So
Yeah, dude, you can't get away with
No,
you
you
can't get
can't.
away with anything nowadays.
no.
Like I
Not
tried
like you're
robbing
trying
Brad.
to, but yeah.
I
Yeah,
tried
the
robbing Brad's house, and he popped up on his Ring camera, called me cute, and then I had to take off running.
woman who caused the crash fled the country.
What? How do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
CBS News posted it 13 hours ago.
Oh, so she's not even in the country anymore.
No.
Yeah, and
Hey.
authorities can't find sign, like the woman who caused the crash. She's like missing completely.
Yeah, they can't find her.
That's.
Nah, I think the
that's
mob
No,
controlled the
it was
bike
a
race,
ghost.
took her out.
It was a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is this? Phasmophobia?
I
feel
don't
like we can't
know.
talk about. Yeah, we can't talk about ghosts 3 weeks in a row now.
Yeah. All right. No more ghost talk.
What's outside your window, Rhino? Got him.
Nothing.
Anyway,
Got him looking.
so what else? What else was going on this week? I don't think any. Well, I mean, I guess we're a little late to the party, but we could talk about the Corona leak
What do you mean?
and how the coronavirus and how the lab down in Wuhan, how they research all this stuff and they do all this like gain of function research. So pretty much, I can't talk with you doing this, you monkey.
Adrock is just
Adrock-
acting a little strange right now.
Adrock's over here scratching his armpits.
I got bit a crap ton because somebody left the damn tent door open and so many mosquitoes, man. I'm not even joking. My ankles are demolished.
I blame you.
This poor guy. You might have a corona. No.
No, sorry, but press on with your deal. I got an itch.
Okay. Well, I'll just attempt my best to ignore you.
Thank you.
I do it a lot often, so.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is they pretty much do this research and they pretty much like juice up the virus so that they can see how it reacts quicker by juicing them. And it turns out that there was like 3 scientists that got sick with corona-like viruses back in like November of 2019, and they were hospitalized. And they never mentioned or they never reported like that to authorities or anything that this happened. And then fast forward obviously to March, and the entire world's like on lockdown because of this coronavirus that happened. Supposedly came from the wet markets and the bats, but there was already 3 scientists that got sick that work in that lab.
Yeah, and the lead guy, died from, unknown causes. What I forget his name, but isn't that convenient how they always die from unknown causes?
And the thing that I find very interesting is our beloved, well, some would say beloved, not me, but our beloved Dr. Fauci is one of the people that pretty much funded this gain of function research. And it's almost like he was trying to cover himself up so that they didn't get wrapped up in this.
You want to talk about caught in 4K? Hey, Mr. Anthony Fauci, you got caught in 4K.
Yeah, he got caught in the DMs. Actually, I don't think it was DMs. It was more emails. But there was emails saying how masks didn't work. And then he came out publicly and said, oh, masks work. We need to wear them. But then back in the emails, then after he said that, back in the emails, he goes, yeah, they don't really work. But, I mean, if that's what you want to wear, that's what you want to wear, I guess.
He's changed his opinion on everything multiple times, and he always ends up being wrong. It's hilarious.
I mean, the mask, honestly, I don't think the mask works. But in sense of the vaccines, if you feel that you need to get a vaccine, then go get it. I'm not saying you have to get it, but I'm saying if you feel that your body's compromised and you would better be off you getting the vaccine than not, go get it. But, be smart. Do your own research.
It's a personal choice. Just don't tell me I got to wear a face diaper when I go outside.
He said a face diaper.
Sponsored by
my
Pampers.
biggest concern about all of this right now is I want to travel.
Yeah.
I want to travel
Where you wanna go?
across seas,
Oh,
and you
going?
cannot.
Dakota, you're so quiet. You got to get closer to your mic, dude.
You can't.
Where are you going?
I would like to go back to Japan.
Well, it's gonna be a little bit.
Well, I
Yeah,
know.
it's gonna
And-
be a
and-
while
well,
still.
and not only that, right now a lot of the places are requiring you to have a vaccine in order to
It'll
do
calm
this.
down.
So I mean,
It'll
it's
settle
really,
down.
really hard. That I really want to go back.
Well,
but
because you
that's
just gotta
gonna take-
think like
I mean, yeah, it's
all
gonna take a
these-
minute.
all these other countries, they don't have it under control, and they still have all these cases.
Well,
Because they're just-
Japan's been pretty good.
No, their vaccine rate isn't.
Yeah, they
great.
almost had to cancel. They were canceling a bunch of stuff over there because they didn't think they were going to have for like the Olympics, all the big events they do in all these other countries. They almost had to
Yeah.
cancel that.
Well, it did. I mean, it got pushed
Well,
back
it got
already
postponed, but they were
once,
talking about
and-
canceling it again.
Yeah, but with the whole like travel and all that, it's just
No,
they just travel within the state.
I know-
I mean, I know
I,
you have to have your tests and stuff like
yeah,
that. But
that's right,
vaccines,
yeah. I watched one where they did what 1, 2, 3. They did 4 not vaccination tests before they landed and into that country. Like they did 2 at the gates, like one getting in, one getting on the plane, and then they flew. They did one when they got off, another one when they got like in the country, and then they were able to go in.
well, I think the testing's always going to be a thing for at least for a little while, just to make sure, like, if you're talking to like higher up people that you aren't sick, like that's going to be a thing because you don't want to have it and give it to somebody. Well, I'm just saying. Well, have you gotten? Do you get tested? Talk to your buddies around you right now?
No.
Well, then there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to travel, then
Everybody
yeah,
that I
they-
talk to, we've never.
well, then
never.
well, that's not an issue. That's what I'm saying. Then, yeah, if it's not affecting your intermediate group, I kind of
Yeah.
stumbled on that word a little bit. But like, I wouldn't want somebody that has COVID in Spain to come fly in and infect 100 people over here. You know what I mean? I'd rather
get
just
it.
if
I
if
do
they're
get
sick,
it.
just stay home.
I
You know
get
what I'm
it.
saying? Get a test. If you're sick, stay home.
Yeah, I get it.
It's simple.
But it pisses me off because I don't want to go get tested every time when I want to go fucking travel a country.
You shouldn't need 4. If you hop planes, like you should get 1, and then you should get a rapid one as soon as you get off the plane. Like the 5-minute rapid test, you should get one as soon as you get off the plane if that's what they want to do. They should make you test 4 times.
Yeah,
they should
it
give
was.
you 1 when you arrive at your destination and call it a day.
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying the states.
It looked extreme.
The states aren't bad with that. It's mainly like places like, sadly, Canada, where anybody entering Canada, you have to quarantine for 14 days in a hotel room.
No matter
You're
what.
stuck. I think you're allowed out of that room for 30 minutes each day.
But no matter what, as soon as you enter Canada.
As soon as you
Yes,
enter.
as soon as you enter.
It's as soon as you enter their border, you're quarantined for 14 days right now because they still have it really bad there.
I guess.
Like a lot of these, like some places didn't get under
That's
control because they
crazy.
weren't getting tested and they weren't
on the ball like we were at
y-
the beginning.
They weren't. Yeah, they just weren't doing things. And that shows you clearly masks aren't the thing that's driving all this. Because if it was masks, I think the states you can say was probably one of the
The
biggest
worst.
pushbacks against masks. But yet we're one of the leading countries that are,
I-
not getting sick, and our infection rates are so low or lower than other countries. I
I
want to say so low.
did find out where I live is one of the most leading infective places in
Yeah.
in the U.S. In the whole
mean, it's
U.S.
gonna happen.
It's
I
the
mean,
top.
look at a place like Florida. Their infection rates compared to California. I mean, you look at it like ratio wise, like California's so much higher, and yet it's a liberal state that probably cooperated and wore masks and did all the social
Definitely
distancing.
followed the rules a lot more than Florida.
And you have people out there like Joe Rogan who is trying to tell these people like you have to go outside to get vitamin. Like he says, vitamin D and zinc are like the 2 leading things to help fight, like for your immune system to fight this type of stuff off. So if those are 2 leading things to help your immune system, why would they tell you to stay inside? And they're not mentioning vitamin, and they weren't mentioning vitamins. Now they are telling you that vitamins can help. It doesn't make
Especially-
sense. Why would you not say this in the
Especially
beginning?
vitamin D. Like being out in the sun.
Exactly.
Being outside. Just being outside is.
But they wanted stay inside. There's this virus. I think it
Well-
was all propaganda.
Yeah, and now your immune system is so weak that if you get a normal cold, it's 10 times worse because you've been inside, you've been quarantined for so long.
your immune
Your
system.
immune system is so weak.
Yeah.
Anything seems big now.
Now, like No, don't get me wrong. COVID is real. I'm not gonna sit here and COVID deny and say COVID's not a real thing. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, am I still dealing with side effects from it? I believe, yeah. I haven't been able to taste things right since I got it back in November of 2020. But it's like at the end, I'm just living my life. It's not gonna stop me. I'm not gonna be scared. It's like I got COVID. I stayed home from work for whatever 10 days, 7 days, 7 to 10 days, whatever. At that point when I got my test and they said I can return. Once I was not like didn't have a fever or wasn't sick and was feeling fine, I returned to work. That's pretty much how you have to treat it. Treat it like a cold. You know, don't go out if you're sick. It's almost like anything else. How do we have no flu? How do we have zero flu cases this year? Pretty much. Like what happened to the flu? It just disappear?
How convenient.
You know, it's like we're not testing for it. So if we're not testing for the flu, but we just say everything's COVID.
Yeah, I'm a horrible sick person. If I'm sick, I don't want to see anybody. I don't want anybody near me. I pretty much try to quarantine myself anyways, no matter what. I just want to
we're just introverts.
Yeah,
That's why we're here.
I just want to just lay around and just be alone and try to get better. Because I hate the feeling of being sick. Hate it. Oh my god.
It's just awful. Yeah. I mean, anytime I'm sick, I just want to go I just try to lay outside in the sun. As long as it's sunny and like decent temperature, I just want to lay out in the sun. That's kind of how I try to kick my stuff.
I like to sweat. My thing is sweating.
Oh, I can make you sweat.
Oh, I bet you could, boy.
I'll make it, huh? I'll make it work it. Hey, yo, you want to work it?
Wow.
Turned real quick, didn't it?
Work it and twerk it. All right. So, Rhino, you say you got some plans, finally, for once in a blue moon.
Plans?
Yes. All right. So 4th of July this Sunday.
What's his name?
I'm gonna be going.
Oh, yo, you're pulling up on Adrock?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm showing up, bud.
I'm making a surprise. That's what I'm doing this weekend.
We'll
I'm making a
shoot some
surprise trip to
fireworks
Adrock.
off.
Wait.
I can get some fireworks.
Wait, whoa, hold up. Threesome?
What?
Train?
Let's go.
Where
are we going?
Shoot some fireworks.
Yeah, that's better. All right, yeah, but plans this weekend. 4th of July, Sunday. I am going to be going to the Phillies game.
What?
They play
on Sunday?
1 o'clock Sunday.
Nola, right?
That's crazy.
I'm not sure who's pitching yet because I know Spencer Howard was scheduled to start one game, but he just got sent down, so I don't know what the rotation's going to look like.
I would assume you're going to get Nola or Wheeler. I would assume.
I would hope for a big 4th of July game. There's going to be more people there than normal, so hopefully they actually play their starters and don't blow and pitch Hector Neris to blow a save.
Yeah, dude, Hector Neris is an absolute joke right now.
Why is
so
that?
You're going to the Phillies.
Why?
Because he's blown like 6 saves in a row, and he's the worst closer in baseball.
He's probably the worst closer ever.
Damn.
He's got a splitter that doesn't split.
Yeah, it stays right in the middle of the plate, and it's just...
And then it's gone out of the park.
Literally out of the park, 600 feet. Call him... I don't even know who the Angels guy is. What's his name?
Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, that guy's an absolute beast. If he doesn't get MVP...
Yeah, he just hit his 28th home run, which leads the league, and he's a
pitcher. He's the pitcher.
He has one of the lowest ERAs in the league and has the most home runs, which is the first time ever. It's unheard of. No one would even think about that, and he's just the best pitcher and batter in baseball. He's doing it all.
Well, I want to say he's the best pitcher, just pure pitching.
Well, yeah,
is probably DeGrom right now.
I get DeGrom. That might be an exception. We'll say one up, like top 3 probably.
But yeah, he's definitely one. He's definitely one of the best pitchers. I mean, he's definitely the best overall player right now. There's no question.
Easily.
That's why I'm saying MVP. He has to be.
No one's ever had the potential on both sides of the ball like that. You're one or the other in baseball. Most pitchers don't bat 100. Like this man is doing both at an elite level.
He's doing well over 100. He's got to be probably batting what 300.
Probably 250 at least, considering he has 28 home runs. Like, that's unheard of. He's on pace for what, 45?
At least
45, 50?
Yeah.
As a pitcher.
As a pitcher playing every game practically.
Yes.
Because when he pitches, he bats. And when he doesn't pitch, he bats.
He pitched one game and he DH'd for himself.
And he's the leadoff, right?
Yes.
I believe he leads off.
First time in baseball history where he pitched a game and there was no designated hitter. He batted as the designated hitter.
Is he
Because a designated hitter is set to hit for the pitcher in the American League.
Yeah.
But since he can hit, clearly
He's
they
the
didn't need a
DH.
designated hitter. Because a designated hitter doesn't play defense.
Right.
He's just a bat.
Yeah.
He's just a bat.
Yeah.
Instead of having the pitch, which I think the National League has to do a DH. They have to.
Yes.
Because baseball is so... It's the point where most pitchers don't even swing. They
Yeah.
just sit there and they just watch the pitch go right by them. It's kind of pathetic right now, not going to lie. But then you have guys like Aaron Nola who kind of they're starting to swing the bat. Kind of nice. So it's like you kind of want to see your pitcher sometimes get out there and just do the job.
The pitchers we used to have, dude, Cole Hamels, Cliff Lee, those guys could swing the bat back in 2011, 2012. Those guys, best pitchers that, not the best hitters because Ohtani, but like the best group of pitchers that hit collectively that I've seen.
Yeah. All right. Well, Bread, you've been a little quiet. Do you have any
Yeah.
plans coming up for this weekend?
Well, I'll be drinking Saturday.
Yeah.
Probably go
Wow.
see a movie Saturday as well.
What movie?
Fast 9 just came out last week.
No, huh?
Did indeed. Did indeed.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, it did.
I will definitely have to check that
They-
out.
They go to space and race rocket ships and
I do want to know, like, where is it at? Like, is it in theaters or
It's in theaters.
can you
Yeah.
find it on an
theaters.
application?
No,
Yes, you
just
can.
theaters right.
What-
Is it?
what?
I thought it was just theaters
Let's
right now.
go. Tell me what kind of application.
Well, actually, I don't know.
'Cause
That's a
I'm
good
pretty
point.
sure I have
don't
it.
know
Get
if they
close.
have it
Get
yet.
closer to your mic, Bread.
I don't know if they actually have it on the applications yet.
I'm not sure. Yes, Rhino.
So you're telling me like F9 is like little Einsteins? They're going on a trip to our favorite rocket ship,
Yeah,
going through the
what?
skies.
they do end up
Little
going to
Einsteins.
space. They rate. I'm pretty sure. I'm not making this up. If I remember correctly, Dom races like a spaceship.
No.
That's something.
No,
I
I'm not
wasn't surprised,
joking,
but
Adrock.
The movies.
I'm
keep
pretty
getting
sure.
bigger
No.
every time.
No, I'm pretty sure you're thinking of the aircraft. That is
Or-
a
okay, he
plain
races an
jet
aircraft.
fighter.
In
So
space.
it's pretty-
Jet. No,
It's pretty it's pretty close to space if he's racing something in the air.
Oh, that's a
A
difference.
car in the air?
I could throw a tennis ball in the air and it's closer to space than I am.
Exactly.
Well,
It's in space. Space is
you
everything.
can climb a tree and you're closer than
I mean,
you
if
are
you
right
if you
now.
really
What
think
the
about
hell?
if you really want to sit here and think about it, the Earth is in space.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Got you there. Ah, come on. Let me rack
Uh,
your
We're not
brains.
going that deep.
Let me rack your
That's
brains.
not deep at all.
That's deep.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's deep. The
So
Earth
that
is in
means I'm-
space.
I'm floating in space right now, technically.
So we're all in
Yeah.
space.
Well, I'm not
Eh.
floating because of gravity, but I'm in space right now.
Oh, trust me, you got gravity, baby.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I'm gonna lay the hammer down on you.
Oh,
Ayo?
good God.
Hey, yo,
Get out of that.
Rhino. If you had to choose between Adrock or me to take on a
Adrock.
special date,
Adrock.
Oh.
I didn't even need to hear the question. I'm picking Adrock.
I was gonna say on a special date to rub your head.
Wow.
Wait, wouldn't
Which
we
head?
want to rub
No.
Adrock's head?
No.
He's bald.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can rub each other's heads.
That.
Yeah, you guys can rub heads together.
Wait.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know
You,
what I
Nope.
can get away with saying on
Get
here, so
out
I'm
of
just gonna
here.
Stop.
Get out of
can,
here.
you definitely can rub heads.
I want nothing to do with this conversation now. Get down.
Adrock, you literally have the shiniest head here. You
I
have to
know
rub
I
somebody's
do.
head.
So?
So you have.
much-
That's what I'm saying. Somebody's got to rub your head, and
Do
you have
get
to
your
rub
head
their head.
waxed?
No.
What is your Vaseline
Actually,
routine?
no, I don't. I just shave it and it just looks naturally.
Have you ever thought about like waxing it?
No. Never.
You ever
You should
like, go to a you go to like a detail shop and have them hit you with like some wax? Hit you with
I
wax?
Stop leaning
wish.
away from your mic, Bread.
I'm not. My head's just turned.
Well, stop turning your head. You keep getting super quiet.
I can't hear you.
You got to stay in front of that thing.
You should follow me around.
Well,
well, then do something about that.
Adrock, do you have any special plans for the 4th?
I will be going out to my aunt and uncle's house. They're having a little get together. That's pretty much it. Not a whole lot. Shooting off a lot of fireworks though. We got a
Oh,
lot.
I
of
hope so. I
fireworks.
want everybody to
Lot
launch
of
fireworks. Take videos, post them in the Discord for sure. We want to see
Any
fireworks.
homemade
blowing up.
fireworks?
No homemade. Well, maybe
Just pipe
actually,
bombs?
No. Oh,
M80s,
no, we got tannerite.
IEDs.
No.
Well.
Tannerite's pretty fun. But
I
they
am
get
actually
big
going to be
boom.
traveling close to you, Adrock. Not super close, but
What?
Not close at all.
I'm kind of close.
You're going
What,
south
you mean?
at
Oh,
Rock
hey, how about
Southwest.
this? Just say you're getting closer.
Yeah,
To
I'm
me.
traveling close to you.
Yeah, you're closer to me.
No.
Not close to
No,
me.
bro, I'm close. I'm heading down to North Carolina.
That's nowhere near
That's
me.
nowhere near him.
How far
Look
away
at
is
the
that
map.
from him? How far away is him? Can someone figure out how far
I
away
won't get this. I'll get this.
will
I'll
I
get
be?
this.
But I'm
Oh
going
my
down
God.
to visit my girlfriend's uncle, aunt. So it's one of the two. I don't know. I guess it's uncle and aunt. I guess, but we're going down there.
18 hours from Springfield to we'll just say Outer Banks.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like in the middle, so yeah, it's like a 15
18
trip.
hours.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so we're not really closer at all. If anything, I think I'm farther away.
Yeah.
you're 3 hours
Yeah.
further away.
So we're not getting closer.
Not at all. Not at all.
Start this whole conversation with, "Hey, Adrock, I'm getting closer to you now."
Yeah.
I actually am going farther away from that.
Oh, it's all right.
By a
It's all right,
great
though.
distance.
But yeah, I'm going down south to hang out. I guess we're gonna be doing. I don't know what's out that way because we're not even going to the beach. I don't know
Yikes.
exactly. I don't know, but there's like I guess like zip lines and there's all types of like weird activities and stuff to do.
You better
Where we're
sneak
going
off
around?
and just
You
go to
say
the beach.
weird activities. Zip line.
Yeah,
you
it's
said
like-
zip line and weird activities in one sentence.
Well, I'm assuming there's got to be like
That
I
is
don't
not
know,
a
maybe
weird
some bungee-
activity.
Zip lining's pretty weird.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not a common thing.
It's
No,
not
no,
something
that's
you
not-
just go down and
No,
do.
I got a zip line fucking thing about 35 minutes from myself.
I can't tell you the closest zip line place to me.
And they
Yeah,
go
I
through
have
some
no idea.
woods.
I mean, I've went zip lining and all that, but I just can't tell you the closest one to me right now.
I have a lot of woods and a lot of hills around me. So
Well, we don't. We just have cows, horses, Amish.
So do we, but Jesus.
We just
We
literally
just have
you can't go 5
cows.
miles without seeing an Amish place.
Oh yeah, no, not here.
I'd even be
I
generous and
really
knock it
hear
down to 2 miles, where you see an Amish or even a buggy. It's like I can
2
see Adrock
miles is kind of like, a little far. I almost feel like.
I mean, hey, that's what I said. I'm being generous. I could see Adrock having a buggy because I feel like this guy has car issues every single time he has a car.
I mean, he's been around long enough to
wait.
experience before even at automotive vehicles.
You want to hear a story actually about
About
my
your truck?
Yeah.
Go
Uh-oh.
for it.
On the way home from said float trip, all electronics in my vehicle start flickering. Going
Did you
off.
disconnect your battery?
No.
Oh.
Nothing. They start going. Everything. What freaked us out the most, because Puddin was with me, my damn door locks going up and down at the locking us in, locking us out. Like it was just
Ghost.
yeah, dude, that's what I thought. I was like,
Ghost?
"Postal
You think
guys,
a
what
ghost
the
is in
fuck?"
your truck?
No. So I pull off to the side of the road, shut my car off. Dead. Nothing works anymore. I put my hazards on before I was getting off on the side of the road, so I can get on the in the median. So, not the median, but the side of the road, so I can check on what's
shoulder?
Yeah, shoulder. See what's going on. So next thing I know, nothing. Won't turn on. Won't do anything at all. No power.
Did you stick your thumb out to get a blowjob from a
Oh,
passerby?
No. By the time I even stopped and turned off my vehicle, a state highway patrolman came up right behind us.
What do you do?
He came out and asked what was going on. I just
And what was going on?
absolutely nothing because my truck wasn't doing shit.
Exactly. So your truck wasn't going on.
Yeah, no. So he's like, "Well, I was just trying to figure out what you're doing here. I know you guys aren't from around here." So because I was in Arkansas, and so I said, "Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. My truck just won't start anymore. No idea." So we sit there for like, give or take 2 minutes, and he takes my license, go back, runs it, comes back, starts talking to me, and he's like, "Do you have any idea what's going on?" I said, "No." He goes, and then my truck fucking starts.
The ghost started your truck for you.
No joke. No, everything lit up. Everything lit up, so I started it. I just instantly pulled the pull the ignition, and boom, started. He's like, all right, well, I'll have you guys on your way. I'll see you guys later.
Did you see the guy later?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Oh, he lied.
why would he
No,
say that?
I
then?
don't know, but I was gone. I was gone.
All right. Well,
Yeah, it was,
once again, guys, we are at the favorite part of the podcast. So, Adrock, this is where I'm going to turn it to you. I believe this is your week for the hypothetical question. So, go ahead, read us off.
what would you do for your strategy of the zombie apocalypse?
Oh, took the zombie route on us. So,
What would be your strategy?
So, like from the beginning,
Yeah, I mean, you say it popped off right now.
right now. All right. So zombies are banging at my door right now, or well, maybe not banging at my door right now because they wouldn't be that far. But I get the notification: zombie outbreak. Take shelter.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what, like, say that's the notification.
Okay.
so
Government
that's
would
the
notify
start.
you.
All right,
Yeah.
first thing I'm doing, I'm going to Rhino's house. We're having a 15-second session.
What?
Hold up.
I'm taking
Hold
his.
up.
I'm taking
That's how long
his,
you guys are gonna last. The
That's
heck?
it?
He's quick. He doesn't last
Yo.
long. So I'm
Yo.
taking his gun. I'm taking all of his what do you call it? Insulin?
Yes.
I'm taking all your insulin because that's going to keep me juiced up. So when I go into battle,
What?
I can just keep going.
Dude, no, that's gonna
No,
do,
that'll
kill you.
No,
very
it's gonna
quickly.
juice me up. It's
No,
gonna
it'll
juice
kill
me
you.
up.
Oh my
You're
god,
done.
yo.
No,
You're done
Listen, it's
instantly.
juicing
All
me
right,
up.
you're dead.
So I'm being nice and juiced up.
You're
and I'm going to
dead.
be sprinting like an absolute merc. Okay, not Nick Mercs, but a merc.
Oh my goodness.
And pretty much, I'm just gonna go out there. I'm gonna put the work in. I'm gonna kill every single zombie that's in my path. I'm gonna sprint all the way down to Adrock. Now I'm meeting up with Adrock. I'm gonna load up with some weapons, some swords. I like that the big sword he has. He's got like this 12-foot sword. I feel like, and I'm just gonna take that thing and just start slicing heads. And I'm pretty much just gonna be unstoppable. at
Yo,
this
you're gonna be
point.
the next Michonne.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna juice myself up on insulin and just be jacked and ready to
That
go.
that's not a thing.
So that's my
You'd
plan.
be dead within like an
An
hour.
hour, yeah,
Come up with a better strategy.
Very, very quick.
I have one.
Go for it.
All right. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. As you mentioned, my gun. That thing's not leaving my hand till the day I die. All
I already
right?
stole it.
You got shot before you got in my house.
I stole it. We had that
It's a
15
zombie
second session.
apocalypse. I got to protect
You don't even know I
myself.
took it. You know, in that 15 seconds, I pocketed it.
How are you getting in my safe?
Pocketed
You
it.
had it out already.
He keistered the whole safe out of there.
You pulled it out because you heard of the zombie apocalypse.
What did I pull out?
Exactly.
Anyway, back to the zombie apocalypse strategy. All right, I'm taking everything I need: my food, my gun, all that safety, my insulin. You know, that's also very important.
I took that.
I will not survive for long because that stuff goes bad if it does not stay refrigerated. So I've got about 30 days if it gets room temperature. So I'm only planning to live for 30 days. So I'm going on a killing spree.
You
All
can
right.
make it.
Whether it's zombies, ugly people that look like zombies, if you're in my way, you better move or it's game over for you, all right?
You're looking for a refrigerator.
Yeah, you're looking for a
I'm
refrigerator.
assuming the power will not work anymore.
Generators.
No, there's always power.
All right, so then I
Yeah,
will get
You'll
I will
always
get
have power.
fine. If we're
Until
thinking
until
longer,
the
I'm going to
reactors
the
go
woods.
down.
All right, say there's no diabetes included, no insulin, right? My plan would be to go to
Okay.
the woods
I already
in the
stole
middle
it.
of absolutely nowhere. Right? I can hunt, I can fish, I can get my own food. I'm in the middle of nowhere in the woods, just away from everyone. So no one's gonna rob me, no one's gonna try to kill me. People, the zombies.
Wait.
It'll take them a while to get out there. If they do, you know, by that time I could have my own fence built up, fortify that place. You know, I'd be fine.
What if we just... I'm going to add to my strategy real quick. What if after I take your insulin, I have your gun, and I just... Instead of me running down to Adrock and getting a sword, since I'm jacked up on insulin, I'm just going to swim like a marathon out to an island, and I'll just be on my own island because zombies can't swim. And then they can't get to me.
What island are you going to that isn't inhabited?
Oh,
already?
what's that island called? Like the one that isn't like
Hawaii.
civilized? No. The one that's not civilized. I can't think of the name of the island. But
South
like
Carolina.
but you can't go to it. Like there was a guy that tried to go to it that was like trying to bring a Bible to like read to these people, and they just murdered him. And they throw spears at helicopters that go over.
Oh, no,
No.
I
I don't.
actually,
I
know
can't
what
think
you're
of the
talking
island. I
about.
don't think. I
I
can't
bel-
think of what it's called.
I really do.
I believe one of the Rockefellers have died there.
I don't think so.
Look up someone famous.
But I'm gonna
has
go to
died.
that island and I'm gonna meet up with these people and they're gonna teach me everything I need to know
Lost
how to
Sen-
survive out there.
Lost Sentinel Island.
I mean,
Yes, the Sentinel Island.
that or
Yeah.
you just could go to Canada because like nobody lives in half the country up there. It's too cold.
The zombies will be
too
too nice.
cold.
They'll be like, "Hey, you'll
Hey.
hear them coming."
All right, but yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna go to an island after I take your insulin to be able to swim out there.
No, you won't be swimming for long.
I'm swimming a marathon.
The exercise plus the insulin, you will be dead in half an hour now.
No, I'm built different. Or as you like to say last week, I'm built diff.
You are built diff, apparently.
Not dilf. No dilfs, Brad.
Yeah, Delph.
I said
Don't
diff.
get happy, bread.
Yeah, don't be
Yeah.
popping chubs over there. Anyway,
I pop icebergs.
all right,
That's
Brad. What's
No.
your strategy to this?
I don't really have a strat.
What?
It happened too quick.
So you're
I'm
just dead?
just gonna stay in place and sit down with a butter knife. Let him come towards me.
Butter knife.
Butter knife.
Yeah, I'm just gonna maybe I think a butter knife will put me at too high of an advantage. I'm gonna sit down with like a spoon and a jar of peanut butter or something.
It sounds like you're not ready.
No, I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play it by ear.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna let you know that you're probably gonna die within
Yeah.
actual minutes.
I mean, we never said what kind of actual minutes. I have a whole herd outside.
No. I
Yeah,
mean,
what's
well,
up, Rhino?
Can I change? I don't want to go to the woods. I don't like the woods. Can I get my own yacht that has
Coward.
like a water purifier and live on my own yacht with some like fishing
This
rods?
motherfucker.
I like the beach. Can I go to the beach?
Yo, you could swim with me out to Sentinel Island.
No,
that's right.
I'd rather live on the water and not with some island with people like to like chuck spears at me.
No, we're gonna civilize them.
You haven't. Nobody has yet. What makes
Why
you
not?
think you're gonna be successful?
Dude, look at me. I'm sexy. They're gonna want me.
No, they're gonna kill you and eat you.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck what you look like.
Well, no, they're
Not at
gonna.
all.
I mean, it's better than bread with his peanut butter sitting in with a butter knife.
Well, yeah, facts on that.
He's gonna literally,
I
he's gonna
gotta
put
say that.
peanut butter on his bread.
Bro,
He's gonna be making sandwiches.
he's literally gonna have like all the squirrels and like birds just flying to him. That's gonna be his only friends. The
Like
guy with
bread-
the jar of peanut butter.
Like
Bread's
a whole-
strategy for the zombie apocalypse is SpongeBob when he had no friends. He's sitting there with the tissue, the penny, and the chip. That's
Oh,
bread
no.
for the zombie outbreak. He was scared to go outside. Like Gary. All right, Adrock, you're the last guy here that needs to come up with a
Ow.
strategy.
Well-
So it better be a good one.
I mean, it's pretty simple, actually.
For a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah.
It's simple?
Yeah.
Let me hear it. Like, make this easy.
Nobody's ever lived.
Yeah, they have.
Never
lived.
fucking happened either.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about TV shows. All right.
Oh,
No,
okay.
No, but at first, what do you normally do? You grab numbers, so you get more people. So I grab up
Look.
all my family members that I know, all my friends, family members, loved ones. You have an army now. You have more people. You can actually create more things, down the line. More people you involved with,
Adrock.
bigger the.
Yeah, but they're not trained to attack. You would have to do all this training to
No, you-
show them how to shoot and how
No,
to fight.
The people
and-
that I do know that I would be going with, yeah, they do. They all have.
Adrock,
What?
I'm kind of scared. I've seen your clique. I don't know if you're surviving, my dog.
Oh no, we're
Y'all
totally-
gonna be
No,
drunk.
we
Yeah,
have-
there
no.
ain't there's
No,
not
no.
much
When
surviving. A lot
push
of
come-
drinking, maybe.
No, when push comes to shove, a lot of the people I know, they all own multiple weaponry. I'll say.
Well, that's why I'm going to
I
the
mean,
island. That's why I'm swimming to the
no,
island. Those
we
people already
got-
know how to fight.
Oh, we're going out to backcountry.
Well, Adrock, there's no secret here. You're a big Walking Dead fan.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
So, strength isn't always in numbers.
No,
When you have
no.
numbers, you have to slowly watch your buddies, your family die. And then you'll fight because there will be a time when you don't have all the food that you need to keep everybody alive. And you will slowly watch them die until you become crazy.
No.
It happens on The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Literally
but,
everybody dies
But
and they
you
go
also
crazy.
got to think this is starting now, right? It took
Yes.
long time before all of that started going on. That took years, like decades, apparently, from that show, right?
It took a couple years before people started dying.
Yeah. Well, I got a couple
What are you
years
talking about?
before
People were
shit
dying
starts
in the
going
first
down.
episode.
I mean, there were, but I meant like dying because they couldn't find supplies.
Yeah,
and,
but
like,
it took a long time. I mean, when shit first started
The
popping
problem
off,
you have with this is it's not just the zombies. Once everybody starts hearing about this, dude, people are going to be purging. You're going to be getting attacked by actual people.
oh yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this ain't no easy thing. Go to an island.
Oh, it's pretty. No,
Start swimming.
come to my
Go-
yacht.
I'm in the
Yo,
middle.
I'll jack you up with some
as
insulin and
of-
we'll keep
as of
going.
Right now,
no.
I am in the middle of the United States. So yes, I have to pick my battles. We can go.
Oh, so you're in the
somewhere.
middle of an island already. Let's go.
Yeah, the biggest.
Not the biggest. Not the
Okay,
biggest.
No, to my standard.
Why don't we just all go to Hawaii?
Dude,
Been
we're not
there,
welcome
done
down
that.
there.
I know you like being down there, right?
I do.
You like Hawaii?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you can live on Hawaii.
Easily.
You and Dust can live on land. I'll live in my yacht. So that way,
I'll live on my yacht.
the volcano goes off or something that kills the zombies. I'll be chilling in the water, watching you guys scream.
You're not going to save us?
Yeah.
Well, it
The hell are
depends.
you?
You may have been bitten.
Why?
But I have your insulin. That's the cure.
Oh,
Apparently,
Jesus.
yeah. Why do you have it when I'm the one on the yacht?
I mean, your insulin does everything for me. It is pretty much the
Besides
cure.
kill you.
Yeah, it's not going to kill me. It's literally not going to kill me. I know that for a fact.
No,
Oh,
you don't.
And the word,
you
like,
really
I think,
don't.
well, the thing is with it is I'm probably going to use it, and the way I'm going to use it
What?
is the reason it's not going to kill me is because I'm injecting it into my testicles.
Oh wow.
Wow, that sounds like something Bread would say.
Yep.
Because it's really,
You-
it's really going to get me going.
That
way.
sounds
Brett-
like some ball torture.
Brett, are you still here?
Oh,
Because I feel like you should have said that.
He has said about 10 words the whole podcast.
yeah. I think he's drunk. Red.
Bread.
These accusations are quite heavy, and my lawyers have told me to deny.
What?
Oh, okay. So
He
he's
can't
denying
afford a
it.
lawyer.
He can't afford it because he spent all of his money on the peanut butter during the zombie apocalypse.
Yep.
Yeah, for real.
He's lonely.
It's all right.
Yeah,
Right.
everyone who got that COVID vaccine will have to fight them. So
Yeah. I mean, so it turns out I'm gonna be the only survivor because the insulin. So anybody else
That
want
was
to
horrible.
go with that, or
I'd like to have
deniers?
some
No.
myself.
Oh,
I'll let you
gone.
have like a
Good day to you
2-day
guys.
supply.
Oh, well, thank you, man.
Like you'll have a 2-day supply to find more. So we'll just go to a hospital and get a lot more.
You don't think there's going to be a million people at the
Oh,
hospital for
Jesus.
everything?
Yes.
Well, we're gonna kill them all because I can't die because I have insulin in me.
Oh my god.
But what about
Yes.
me? Because I don't get superpowers when I take insulin.
man just created a super soldier program.
Okay, well, are you injecting it into your testicles?
I recommend.
No.
Well, that's
I do
why it's
not
not.
recommend anybody trying his method
Yeah,
of getting strength.
Do not inject insulin into your testicles. We are comedians. We are joking. We do
Very
not know
bad
what we're talking
comedians.
about.
Yes.
Do it into your retina.
Yeah, you definitely, Rhino. If you're trying to use insulin properly, where do you use it?
Into your thigh or your back of your arm.
Okay, so that is coming from a doctor. He has his medical degree.
Dr. Rhino.
Dr.
No,
Rhino.
no,
He is
you
not
are
a doctor. Let me clarify this. Rhino is not a doctor. He does not have a medical
Yo,
degree.
I got like the MD, the DMD, the something else letters. I got
DMD?
alphabet beyond my name.
I'm just gonna
Is
sit
that
here
like
and-
dick me down? Is that DMD?
No, I think that's a dentist.
What?
A dentist? What?
I
Rhino
think so.
What?
is a bullshitologist.
Hey,
I
Very
am
much
also.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
that-
right, let me
Studied for
clarify
8
this
years.
one last time. Rhino was not a bullshitologist. This is all a joke.
I mean, if Dr. Phil's a doctor, I can be a doctor.
he has
No,
his
wow,
medical
yeah,
degree.
He
He
definitely-
actually does have a medical degree.
Yes.
So he is a doctor. He's just a aging doctor.
you want
I
to see
guess.
my degree?
Yeah, let me see. What do you
What-
have an
what does
actual
it look
degree? Did
like?
you go to? Rhino, I'm kinda scared
Keep
because
filling
you-
time. Keep filling
You
time.
Oh,
kind of
can't-
failed high school, so I don't expect you to be able to pass college to get your
waiting for him
doctoral
to
degree.
What?
I'm waiting for him to come back with the toaster.
Yeah, Rhino, that looks like you failed high school. That's what that says right there. Rhino showed us a piece of paper that says I failed high school. Everybody, that doesn't know what we're
I
talking
thought it
about.
looked like a
Couldn't see it.
toaster.
Yeah, all right. Here's my degree.
What's your degree? Oh, hey, now he's holding up Starburst. He's
That's
holding
not
up Star-
Starburst. That's my degree from Temple.
Right there. That's insulin. That's your insulin. If you roll it up small enough, you could probably insert that into a small hole in your body. You choose what
Well-
hole to go through.
Oh, is that the anal method?
What is going on
Yeah.
here?
That's how you can absorb it anally.
I thought we wrapped this up after the hypothetical.
Well, I was about
That's what I
to wrap
thought.
it up, but speaking of things like anally, has anybody attempted butt chugging before?
Never.
Has anybody ever done research on butt chugging?
No, but I've seen it done.
All right, on that note, everybody, I think this is where we're going to end the podcast.
Bye-bye. Have a nice time.
I appreciate everybody coming out. Rhino, do you have any last words before I go?
Yeah, next podcast going to be 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. You heard it here.
wow.
We are going to be rolling and rolling. We're never going to stop. Appreciate everybody for listening. Obviously, go check out our socials. Our main spot you can find us is Twitch. But anyway, I appreciate everybody stopping in. Later.
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 Have a good night. Peace out, Girl Scouts.